Welcome back for another pick a card reading. And for this reading, we're going to ask, what will you initiate soon? And this is basically inspired with the arrival of the Aries season as well. And we just had this new moon in Aries, right? Which is all about fresh starts, new beginnings, initiations, as well as taking action. So let's see what's going to come up for you. But first, here are the three options. Change of seasons for group number 1. Weaving flowers for group number 2. And we have transformation for group number 3. So once you have selected which cards you are being drawn to, just click on the timestamps below. Okay, group number 1, you chose change of seasons. Let's begin. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective who chose group number 1. Death. Three of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Five of Cups. The World. And you have Seven of Wands. Wow, look at this. Three of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Well, this is really beautiful, actually. All right, and I'll tell you why. What I'm actually picking up for group number 1 about what you're going to be initiating in your life soon, it had something to do with putting an end to something. It may be heartbreaking, it may be difficult, but I feel a lot of you have thought about it many, many times or multiple times. You have contemplated about this decision. It can be about anything because this is a general reading. For some of you, it's related to your job. Some of you are not happy with how things are in your current job because you got your Five of Cups. For some of you, it is related to some partnerships. Either you have been holding on to this connection for way too long, but you're no longer satisfied with how things are, or you're not happy anymore. So I'm getting that some of you are really going to be initiating and putting an end to a very difficult cycle or phase that you have been in for quite some time too, because I'm drawn to the Seven of Pentacles. And I feel that you've tried your very best to fight hard for this, whether it's about this job that you've been holding on to or some relationship. And I feel some of you, because this is what I'm hearing, since you've pondered about it or since you have contemplated about this multiple times, I feel that some of you may have realized that this is really preventing you from growing. Some of you may have found yourself, very much stuck or stagnant in your situation, which kind of like pushed you to initiate some changes in your life. I'm very much drawn to this Death card. It even says transformation, right? You wanted to, change something. Because you may have hold on to something for way too long, but you just noticed that it's not helping you to grow. It's not making you feel satisfied. It's even bringing more hurt for you or sadness for you. And so I feel you guys are about to initiate some wonderful changes in your life by releasing something that you have been holding on to for a long time, which is preventing you from growing. And that's why you got the Three of Swords in reverse. You're letting go of the heartache. That's part of what you're going to be initiating. You're letting go of the past. 2 cards about putting an end to something here. Maybe this would actually help you as well to finally move forward towards a brand new chapter of your life. Nice. Let's see what else. Interesting, you also chose change of seasons. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Wow, look at this. Joy is fun. And yes, I won't be surprised to see that forgiveness card. Because like what I said, you got the Three of Swords in reverse. You're letting go of something from the past. You're no longer dwelling on it. This is what you're going to be initiating soon. Some of you are already starting it, okay? And I feel it's because of you have realized that the more that you allow yourself to dwell or to wallow yourself in hurt, in sadness, in regret, or whatever negative feelings and emotions, it's just making you totally unhappy. It's preventing you from achieving happiness. And I feel this is really what you have realized for the past few months, maybe even years for some of you. You're definitely being led towards a different path or a different destination here. I'm even drawn to the Ferris wheel. So again, it's kind of like the Wheel of Fortune, all right? You're done. You wanted to initiate changes. That's why you chose the Change of Seasons card. Because I feel for a lot of the people who chose this pile or this group, you have been in that cycle for way too long. And you've realized that nothing is happening in your situation. Just like this Ferris wheel, it just goes round and round and round. But I feel that with this luck is on your side card, I'm getting here that this is definitely a really wonderful or a positive confirmation from your spiritual team, okay? Because they're definitely leading you towards a different direction here. And you're definitely supported is also what I'm hearing when I saw this luck is on your side in making some changes in your life. All right, let's try to pull up another set of cards. This is beautiful. Options. And it says here, consider the career possibilities that are open to you. So for some of you, this is what's been happening. Like what I said, a lot of the collective, most especially the people who chose this pile or group, you have been pondering about it. You have been contemplating about it. Something is kind of like making you feel dissatisfied or unhappy. And maybe you have hold on to this, career for some of you, just like what I said at the very start of the reading. And I feel that, it kind of like triggered for you to look into other possibilities or other career options that may be open to you that could bring about a lot of inspiration and happiness. Because some of you are feeling as if that you're doing the same things over and over again, just like with that Ferris wheel. And I feel this is part of the change that you would like to initiate for yourself. All right, let's see what else. Others of you can also be romantic partnerships. Okay? Before I pull up another card. Because we also got that earlier. For some of you, maybe you've been holding on to this relationship. You're having a hard time letting go with a forgiveness card. Some of you are still kind of like dwelling on the hurt about what this person or those people may have cost you. But I feel you just really wanted to let it go. Because you have realized yourself that you're just stuck. Nothing is happening. It's preventing you from growing. And so you're looking into other options now, which is good. I don't know. I'm just really getting here. There's a shift of consciousness, which is beautiful. Personal growth, exactamundo, because this is what you want. I was just talking about that earlier. A lot of you realized that you've been holding on to this relationship, this job that doesn't really make you happy anymore. You tried to fight for it. Remember that message? You fought so hard for it. It's been a long time. But then a lot of you may have realized that it's not worth it. It's just making me stuck. And this is what your soul wants. You wanted to grow. You wanted to expand. But in order for you to see some magical changes in your life, you have to initiate something first. It's not just going to be magically, appearing in your life all of a sudden. And I feel this is part of your wake-up call as well, group number 1. Wow. So let's see, what else? Yeah, look at this. 3rd chakra, Archangel Shemuel. And this is the solar plexus chakra, okay? So definitely, I'm really picking up that a lot of the people chose this group. What you would like to initiate soon, it has something to do with career change, okay? You're definitely looking for other options out there or other possibilities that will bring about abundance and growth for you as a person or as an individual. I'm even hearing some of you are already feeling it. You're feeling optimistic now, which is good. And I feel you really are kind of like being pushed towards, inspiring yourself or doing something new for yourself. I'm really hearing that. So let's see, what else? Spark. Great. I feel that some of you are looking for this spark. You've been missing this. Now, this can be applied not only when it comes to relationships or about a person. It can also be applied to your job or to your career or business. Do you feel the spark? Do you feel inspired? Are you still feeling very much motivated, right, with what you're doing? I'm hearing this is what's making you thirsty. Group number 1, you're looking for that spark. And because of your tuning in, this is what I'm hearing, you're tuning in to your emotions, to your own thoughts and feelings. This is triggering you to initiate some changes. So again, whether it's around career or your love department, but this is something related to your stability, towards your growth. The masculine. And yeah, look at this, Unfinished Symphony. For some of you, based on these 3 cards, what you are initiating as well, it has something to do with something that you may have tried to put aside. Again, it can be anything here since this is a general reading. For some of you, it can be certain type of hobbies or other creative, hobbies or interests. Because I'm drawn to these 2 images, right? You have a lot of, images of musical instruments here. We have here this piano over here, and we have here this woman playing the violin. So I'm really also getting that for some of you. Only take what applies, all right? But I'm also hearing that. Some of you are feeling inspired now, or you feel like you wanted to initiate or start either being more serious with this passion of yours around either making music or, again, anything to do with your interests, anything to do with your passion. And again, I'm going to read this intuitively as well. There's actually this, guy over here. He's holding 2 spears, kind of like giving me the 2 of Wands energy for some reason. So I'm getting here that you've been really trying to weigh things carefully. You've been really thinking about it. Which is which? Should I? Should I not? I'm really getting that for group number 1. Others of you, I'm still picking up love and romance here. Okay? I feel you guys are also initiating some sort of some changes in your love life. Others of you, not necessarily you wanted to start something new, or you wanted to let go of this person, because again, I'm hearing a lot of messages for pile number 1. For others of you, it's still with the same person, but I feel like you wanted to do something differently this time that you haven't tried before. Others of you, it's you letting go of the past, especially with the forgiveness card, and you're more open now with the options to either, date someone new, or meet new friends, meet new people. Let's just put it that way. Because you're looking for that spark. You've been missing this. Wow, I love this. Let's try to pull it more. Material harvest. Humor. And you have the 8 of Swords in reverse. This is beautiful. I love this. And that's also very much, interesting to see the 8 of Swords. Because 8 of Swords is talking about you feeling trapped. You're feeling, stuck in your situation. I feel this has been going on for quite some time, just like what I said. Some of you are really having a hard time making a decision here because there's 2 paths, right? But I'm actually getting here, especially now that this is actually in reverse. You wanted to do something new here. You really wanted to begin in changing the way you also perceive your situation or yourself. Because I'm drawn to this humor card. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. I feel for some of you, this is what you're going to be starting and doing. You're not going to be seeing things as the way you have seen it before or you have perceived it before. If in the past you always see yourself as somebody who is actually stuck or that you're limited, this is what you're going to be, changing as well. You're shifting your consciousness. You're now realizing, okay, that you're not helpless and hopeless after all. And that you are not limited. You are limitless. You can manifest anything that you want. Whether it's around love and partnerships, whether it's around your career, your business. And speaking of business, some of you are also going to be initiating either a new business or start, doing some business. If in the past you are basically working in this 9-to-5 job, and maybe this is something that you've been pondering about for a long time, but I feel that some of you are wanting to have financial freedom, okay? Or you wanted that. So I'm getting some of you are really looking into either starting your own business this time or starting a new business. That's what you guys are going to be initiating as well. I'm also hearing, based on these 3 cards, especially if you're single, okay, because I'm also getting that. What you're also going to be initiating is that you wanted to, again, see your relationship status differently this time. If in the past you always see yourself as, oh, I'm such a loser because I don't have a partner or what, right? Although we all wanted and long to be with, a person that we really love. Who doesn't want that, right? But I feel what's also going to be shifting here, or what you're going to be starting for yourself, is you wearing a different lens. It's also you seeing your relationship status differently. Like, who cares if I'm single? I'm happy being single. I'm enjoying my life. I'm living in the moment. That's why I got this humor card over here. Also, for those who will resonate with, you have decided to put an end to the past. And I'm talking about a past relationship that is really not working for your highest good anymore. I feel that you guys are really looking into other possibilities. That's why I got the options card. That's what you're going to be initiating. Like, you're going to be more open to meet new other people out there instead of limiting yourself. Which is, again, beautiful. All right, let's see. What else? Yeah. Huh. Are you freaking kidding me? Look at this image. We see here this very beautiful butterfly inside the cage. And I feel this is what has happened to group number 1. Either you are feeling stuck or trapped in your situation, just like with this 8 of Swords, right? Same energy here. But for some of you, it's only your thoughts. There's self-limiting beliefs that I'm actually picking up for some of the viewers of group number 1. But this is something that you wanted to change. You wanted to do things differently. You're not seeing yourself, like what I said, as somebody who's stuck or trapped anymore. You're releasing yourself from that negative thought or from any fear-based energies as well. You're realizing that you're free. I can do what I want. I am not stuck after all. Wow, I so love your reading. You might be seeing 1111 or the number 10 because you keep on getting that. And 10 is definitely talking about completion, okay? Let's see, what else? What will group number 1 initiate soon? Yeah, look at that. Creativity. And we see here again a person playing a musical instrument. Somebody watching this pile is probably, an aspiring artist, musician, all right? And he felt really, very much, drawn to start something, okay? Or to initiate something, which is, again, related to your creativity, related to your passion, whether it's writing, whether it's actually music or arts. Wow. Some of you, what you're really going to be initiating is that you are going to be inviting creativity back into your life. Because maybe, for how many months now, or maybe longer than that, you felt as if that you are just bored with what you're doing. You felt as if that you lost your mojo, or you lost passion in doing something. I don't know, I'm really picking that up. But this is what you're going to be initiating. Because you're putting your focus now on what's really going to excite you. What's going to be bringing about a lot of passion in you. What energizes you. And it says here, create something new for yourself. So again, like what I said earlier, this is what you're going to be initiating. You wanted to initiate new changes, whether it's actually a new attitude or outlook in life, perspective, a new job, a new relationship, a new business, right? The point is, you're no longer going to allow yourself to be limited. You're open to possibilities now, which is very much the energy of Aries. Aries, it's the leader of the zodiac. They love to initiate, okay? And they take action. Because maybe for a long time now, you felt as if that you were just really, stuck where you are. And that's why I heard some of you may have lost motivation or lost your passion to do something. But it's coming back now, all right? Embrace this energy, you guys. So yeah, this is very beautiful. A lot of you are really going to be initiating something new for yourself, which is most probably related to your creativity or your hobbies, your career, or even relationships. Nice. What else? Renewal. Yeah. I feel that after being in a period of stagnation, that's more like what I'm hearing. You guys are ready now. You're feeling a lot more rejuvenated now. You're feeling a lot more inspired now to take action, or inspired now to do something new. Okay? This is more of like what I'm hearing with this card. I'm hearing somebody's a Capricorn, by the way. You may be a Capricorn watching this. And yeah, Capricorn people are very ambitious. Okay? As a boss of the zodiac as well. Anyway, let's pull up more. Yeah, look at this. Spear. Heartache over what you no longer have. Remember, you got the Three of Swords in reverse, group number 1? Maybe, for a long time, you've been holding on to this hurt. You have been dwelling on it. But I heard from Spirit that it took some time. And that's okay, Some people, they can actually overcome a heartbreak after 3 months or 6 months. Other people, it might take years. And that's what makes each and every one unique, right? But I feel that some of you actually realize that nothing is happening if I actually try to dwell on the past. There's no point. It's preventing me from putting my focus on my goals. It's preventing me from putting my focus on what's going to make me happy. Or it's preventing me from moving forward. Yeah. Oh my gosh. A lot of you guys are really after security this time. That's how I'm going to be reading this staff card, alright? You wanted security. And then you got the dog. So for some of you, I feel this is also around partnerships. It can be friend. You may have lost a friend, or you're thinking about, starting to meet new people out there. Loyal friendships is also what you're looking for. You got the scales. Yeah, what you're also going to be initiating here, group number 1, is that you wanted to achieve balance in your life. Okay? That's what you're going to be starting and doing. And balance is the key. So it can be applied in any areas of your life. Alright? Yeah, you got the casket. So definitely, just like what I said at the very start of the reading, I'm seeing here that the collective is going to be initiating and putting an end to something for good. Alright? Because this casket card is talking about the end of a situation. Sun. Because what you want is happiness. You're looking after your own well-being now, which is really amazing. Gosh. I'm so happy and proud of you guys, because finally you have realized that nothing is going to happen, most especially for those who would resonate, in which you are dwelling in the past all the time. Although it's very understandable that it's hard for you to let go of it or to accept things as they are, but I'm pretty sure you have realized that nothing is happening. You're just putting yourself in a cage, or you're keeping yourself trapped. But this is what you're going to be initiating now. You're looking into your own happiness. What makes you happy? What will make you grow as a person as well? Amazing. What else? Okay. Wow, look at this. Gain. And then stop. And it says stagnation. Oh my gosh. I just freaking love everything about this reading. like what I said, I feel that for the people who chose this pile, you guys felt as if you're trapped or you're stuck. And this is something that you really wanted to put a stop to. Okay? That's why it says stop and it says stagnation. You really wanted to break free from this thing, this situation that's keeping you stuck or limited. So I'm sharing a lot. Again, it's a general reading. It can be, self-limiting beliefs or attitudes, or you're breaking free from a connection that is not really making you happy anymore, or a job, whatever, okay? Because again, what you're after, it's growth and happiness. For some of you, what I'm actually hearing with these two cards, because you got the robbery card, which is kind of like related to the spear card. So I feel that, yeah, you may have lost something. Because again, robbery or thief, right? Somebody actually stole it from you. Or you felt as if that it was stolen from you. But I'm actually more like getting, all right, that you will gain something else far more better than that thing or whatever it is that you have lost. That's really what I'm hearing with these two cards. Beautiful. Okay, so let's actually pull up the fortune cards now. And then we'll pull up some advice, all right, from Spirit. Dragon. Wow. Dragon is a very, very powerful symbol. So let's go to page 22 for some additional info here. It says, enormous power surrounds you. Use it to your advantage, entirely to be a winner. This is an incredibly powerful card because it's associated or strongly associated with success and victory. Ambitions will be satisfied as a new optimistic attitude manifests amazing opportunities. So the power of the dragon surrounds you and you will move forward in leaps and bounds. There's literally no stopping you, group number 1. Wow. So if it's all about career or finances, because I'm also seeing that for the collective who chose this group, it's all about success. All right? Some of you are really thinking about looking at other opportunities or far more better opportunities out there because you don't want to limit yourself anymore. You're realizing your potential as well. Now, if it's all about relationships, again, I'm still seeing here that some of you might actually meet someone new, or you're going to be initiating yourself to be open to meet new people out there. Whether it's a platonic relationship, friendship, or it's a romantic partnership, okay? Nice. So let's actually pull up spirit animal cards here for you. Let me pull up 3. You have the raven, and it says here confidence. It says you are encouraged to disconnect from the physical or materialistic plan and move to the spiritual realm. You have a deep spiritual connection, which you mustn't ignore. You are on the brink of transformation, and your divine purpose may be revealing itself. Oh my gosh, wow. So for some of you, I'm picking up that honestly, you guys are really going to be initiating a new career, all right? Some of you maybe you have been doing the same old, or a 9-to-5 or regular job. But I'm picking up somebody watching this group. You might be, being led towards, your life purpose. A spiritual career is really what I'm getting here, okay? Since you have a very strong and deep spiritual connection. Let's pull up 2 more. So by the way, your spirit animal guide might be a raven. Next, you have the blue jay, And it says intuition. Oh my gosh. Again, that's why I'm picking that up. It says, you are encouraged to follow your feelings and intuition. This is a reminder that your personal power is in your hands and that you are free to take flight at any time if you find yourself in a situation that doesn't suit you anymore. I feel the collective is really being encouraged by spirit to follow their intuition. All right. Do what's right for you. Do what's best for you. If you feel that this is not really making you happy, it's hindering you from growing, then there you go. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. Okay. Some of you, this is your spirit animal. And let's pull up one last card before we wrap things up. You have Cougar, and it says leadership. You have come into your own power. Now is the time to take the lead of a situation and be strong. Using the power of intentions, be clear with your purpose and define where you are heading. Wow. So those are actually the messages from Spirit for group number 1. I feel you guys are really being pushed towards, breaking free from what is making you feel stuck or what's limiting you. Spirit is definitely encouraging for you to be confident with this Raven card, to trust your intuition in making some changes in your life or making a decision for yourself and to start something new. To be in control of your life with this Cougar card because it says leadership. To reclaim your power, all right? Wow. This is so freaking beautiful for group number 1. Oh, by the way, I feel like I wanted to read, some information from the guidebook. Since you chose the Change of Seasons card, it might also give additional information here. So let's go to page 42. Let's see here. There you go. Change of seasons. And it says transformation, life's ups and downs, development. In the center of this card stands a woman surrounded by blowing leaves, flowers, and snowflakes. As the wind blows them swirling up to her, she raises an arm in protection or welcome. We are not sure. This card reminds us that seasons change just as we do. Nothing is ever still. Not a river, not even the mighty oak, and certainly not us. We are in a constant state of transformation. Even when we feel overwhelmed, if we can just quietly be, we will be moving in spite of ourselves. When life whirls around us, let the certainty of the cycle of seasons be a grounding force. What an amazing, amazing message for you guys. Wow. And I feel this is really what's going to help you as you initiate some wonderful changes in your life, all right? Through the acceptance that change is really inevitable. Otherwise, you would forever be stuck to where you are. You will never grow. Change is necessary, even though it may be scary. Okay? So that's what I have for you, group number 1. I certainly hope they enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Group number 2, you chose weaving flowers. Let's put this aside for now, and let's find out what will you initiate soon. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective who chose group number 2. I was fast, okay? You have here 8 of Wands. Next, you have here 6 of Pentacles. Two of Wands. You have 3 of Pentacles. You have 7 of Pentacles. And you have the Angel of the Ocean. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck, you have here 8 of Cups. So group number 2, I feel that you guys have been planning on this initiation or this start of something new for yourself, all right? I feel that this is something that you've been planning for quite some time already. For some of you, it may be related to your job because you got the Three of Pentacles. Others of you, it is related to some partnerships, okay? And I feel that some of you have been wondering or have been thinking about this for quite a while, and you've been thinking that maybe it's about time for me to walk away from something so I can actually achieve what I truly want. So I feel what you're going to be initiating, group number 2, is also change, all right? By walking away from something that is not really making you feel happy anymore, that is not giving you balance. You have 2 cards about balance here. 6 of Pentacles and then the Angel of the Ocean, which is also the Temperance card, by the way. And for me, 2 of Wands is also balance because there's actually 2 staffs, right? So I'm getting here that this thing that you're going to be leaving behind, or whatever this is that you've been thinking of walking away from or leaving behind, it's because of it was triggered by your desire to change something. It's triggered by this realization that it's no longer making you feel balanced, or something is quite imbalanced in your life right now, whatever this is. And by the way, speaking of balance again, 7 of Pentacles is also a card of balance. For instance, maybe this type of, partnership is already in balance. You're always the one investing. You're always the one giving. You're very generous. But you felt as if that this person's taking more from you. Or this person's not investing the way that you are investing into this connection, let's just say. Or into this business partnership. I'm also getting that for someone out there. So you have been weighing things carefully here, group number 2, okay? Just like with this Temperance card over here. And like what I said, this is definitely going to be triggering some of you to finally walk away from anything that is not giving you happiness, that is not giving you the balance that you're seeking for. For some of you, I'm also hearing what you're also going to be initiating. It's travel or relocation. I don't know who's that for. So either it's just, you wanting to travel so you can actually relax, so you can actually feel rejuvenated again because you were stressed out for a couple of weeks already or months. And somebody's thinking about that. Like you are wanting to initiate something different with the way you do things as well. Maybe you wanted to incorporate or you wanted to, inject balance into your day-to-day life. Maybe you've been working hard all the time, but you're already neglecting your health, your well-being. So I'm also getting that for someone out there, a balance between work and play. So somebody's also thinking about initiating some changes with the way they are doing things. That instead of burning yourself out all the time, how about if I step back a little bit? All right, I need to achieve balance, or else I'm really going to be all burnt out, okay? So I'm also hearing that for someone. So somebody's initiating some changes in lifestyle, diet, all right? That's also what I'm hearing. Others of you, I'm hearing that you really wanted to initiate or start traveling, all right? And then lastly, I'm also getting in terms of travel, somebody wanted to move towards a different place or residence or even countries, okay? I'm also getting that. Wow. Let's pull up another set of cards. The answers you need are coming. Stuck energy. Wow. Are you kidding me? You got the adventurous card. Wow. And then you have the courage card. Okay, so let's start off with all these cards first. What I'm actually getting here is that, yeah, I feel that group number 2, you have contemplated about this decision. Okay? Because like what I said, when I saw that 2 of Wands, you have been really thinking about it. You've been planning about it. Like, what can I actually do? I don't feel like this is really making me happy anymore. I feel like I'm stuck because you got the stuck energy. So I feel that this is what you have felt. You felt as if that nothing is happening in your situation. There's stagnation, which is totally a different energy just by looking at this adventurous card, where there's a waterfall or there's water flowing, right? And this one is really, just basically very dry, and you feel as if that you're just stuck there. Nothing is happening. Nothing is moving. So I feel this is what's triggering a lot of the collective for pile number 2 or group number 2 to initiate some changes. You wanted, movement. You wanted something to shift. But some of you are afraid to take a leap of faith is what I'm hearing. And that's also what's keeping a lot of you guys stuck. It's actually your fear. You're not sure if this is the right thing to do. But I'm telling you, group number 2, you guys needed to meditate, all right? I'm hearing that. And I feel as soon as you actually meditate about this decision or whatever it is that you've been thinking about, yeah, the answers you need are definitely going to come. Which would help you, all right, to initiate some changes in your life so you can get out of this stuck trap energy. Let's pull up more. Freedom. See? You're free to do what you choose. So I really feel, group number 2, what you guys are really going to be initiating soon is that you're really going to be making some movement yourself. You're going to be initiating some changes within yourself instead of waiting for the thing or the situation to change by itself. Because you're realizing that nothing is going to happen if I don't do anything. For instance, if I don't like my job, if I don't like how things are right now in my work or in my love life, what should I do? Can I always just whine about it or feel bad about it? What is it that I can do within my control so I can see some changes or improvements, right? I feel this is part of what some of you guys have been realizing. But with that awakening or with that realization, I feel the collective who chose group number 2 will feel empowered to free themselves from whatever it is that has been keeping them stuck. That's really what I'm getting here. And again, adventures. So I really heard that. Somebody's thinking or is wanting, all right, to initiate, some travel, maybe going somewhere. But I also kind of like picked up relocation for some of you. We're moving to a new environment, residence. Yeah, look at that. Poised. Every time I see this card, it spells freedom. Look at this fairy. She felt so happy. She just freed herself from something and you got the freedom card. This is what you're going to be initiating soon. You're definitely going to be freeing yourself, group number 2, from something that's keeping you stuck. Even your thoughts, okay? Because maybe for some of you, it's only your thoughts that's limiting you, or it's telling you that you're stuck. You're trapped. There's no way out. But I feel it's lack of courage and lack of confidence that's keeping you stuck, group number 2. But once you're able to overcome that and realize that, hey, let me get my power back. That's not true. I have the power to change things. I am free to do what I want. I'm free to make some changes, to initiate some changes in my life that is not really making me happy anymore. That's why when I saw this image of this fairy, I'm definitely picking up that you guys are really going to be freeing yourself about all of these, negative beliefs or self-limiting beliefs that has kept you trapped for a long time. Okay, let's pull up more. Women holding a heart. Spirit of place. And you have nourishment. Exactamundo. I just really love how everything is matching. And I'll tell you why, okay? Because look at this. You have the spirit of place. There's definitely something about your past that you may have been holding on to as well, okay? Because this card is also talking about your past. But I feel because of you love this thing or this person or whatever it is, it's hard for you to let it go. Some of you, it's hard for you to accept things as they are, is also what I'm hearing. And even though that's understandable, you guys will realize, or maybe some of you already realize, that nothing will happen if I don't allow myself to adapt to the changes that life is bringing me. Because I'm drawn to the image of the maple leaves, which is talking about change, which is talking about release. In order for you to attract a new beginning, or to welcome a brand new beginning in your life, you must be courageous enough to release the past. You have to close old doors before welcoming the new. That's really what I'm getting here for group number 2. Life is an ever-changing season, right? And I feel this is really what some of you guys are kind of like realizing. Because I feel that some of you are also kind of like thinking that the more that I stay here, the more that I allow myself to be in the same old situation, thoughts, beliefs, it's not making me satisfied anymore. It's not making me happy anymore. And I'm drawn to this nourishment card. We see here a lot of fruits. There's bread. And there's also this huge or gigantic egg. And like what I always say in my readings, egg is a symbolism for new beginnings. And this is what your soul is longing for. This is what your heart is asking of you to do. And so I feel you guys are really going to be initiating something in such a way that you're going to be putting an end to the past first, or releasing the past before welcoming the new. But Spirit is kind of like saying here, you have to follow your heart. Follow your heart, trust what your heart or your intuition is also telling you here. Wow, I love this. Let's see, what else? Love partnership. Okay. Shadow. growth. This is so freaking beautiful. Based on these 3 cards, for some of you, what you're going to be initiating soon, you guys are open now and ready now to accept healing. No wonder you got the Temperance card earlier, because Temperance is also talking about healing. And I feel that some of you are going to be initiating, some healing around your shadow side with this Moon card over here, or shadow. Maybe because you have realized that there's something that you must have been doing, all right, in which it's kind of like preventing you from attracting the right type of partnerships, is also what I'm getting here. Some of you may have realized, why is it that I kept on attracting the same type of men or women? Why do I always get triggered? Or there's something, that gets me really all riled up or really triggered. And I feel, some of you may have realized that there's something that you really needed to purge, or there's something that you really need to work on when it comes to your shadow side, okay? Or shadow work is more like what I'm getting here. And by doing so, I tell you, it will bring about a lot of amazing changes for you. You will grow as a person. Another message that I'm also hearing based on these 3 cards is that some of you are afraid, because Moon for me is fear. Some of you are kind of like afraid to let go of someone from your past. And because of you're still holding on to it, you're afraid of letting it go. You're not growing. Sometimes we don't realize that the reason as to why we meet certain type of people in our lives, even though we love them so much, they also came for a reason, right? Maybe it's teaching you something. Maybe it's allowing you to look within yourself. Very twin flame-ish as well, just by looking at this card. And that's exactly what has happened to me. In the past, I was just, concerned about the union. Okay, I'm pretty sure some of you guys are going to be resonating with that, in which I only care about the union. When is my twin flame arriving in my life, right? And then suddenly I realized that, hey, what is going on? Why am I so obsessed with reuniting with my twin? Until I realized that the purpose as to why I met my twin is because there's something that I needed to heal from within. And my twin flame actually initiated that, because I got triggered by what this twin flame did. He made me feel less worthy. He made me feel as if I am not good enough. And so I realized that I needed to work on myself, on my shadow side, all right? Or some wounds that I haven't healed from just yet. Some of it are inner child wounds as well. And so I really feel that somebody watching this pile or this group is going to be initiating that. Instead of putting your focus on the union, because we don't have any control when it comes to that, all right? There's some things that are beyond your control. Why not put your focus instead on working on yourself? Because at the end of the day, this is for your growth. This is also going to help you to attract loving, balanced, healthy partnerships. And some of you, I feel that's what's going to happen. You guys are going to be courageous enough to let go of any fears that you may have. And you're choosing now to grow. You're choosing to let go of anything that's stopping you or hindering you from growing. Whether, again, it's around career or love partnerships. Let's pull it more. Yeah. Some of you are kind of like afraid to accept it, is also what I'm hearing. Or to look into it, because you got the refusing to see. That's what Spirit is saying. Maybe it has been a long time already, all right? Your heart is kind of like already telling you something. But you don't want to look into it. You don't want to listen to it. You're refusing to see it. But with this shadow, I heard confrontation. So I'm getting here, even though it may be difficult, it may be hard to admit, it may be hard to accept, I have no choice but to look into it. Otherwise, I will never grow as a person. Earth magic. And then body. Oh my gosh. This is so freaking beautiful. Based on these 3 cards now, I'm getting a different message. So what they're actually showing me here is that for some of you guys, you have been contemplating really about something, all right? You have been reflecting, just like with this lady over here looking at the mirror. You have been reflecting about something, whether, again, this is related to your career, your business, a specific person, or your love partnership, whatever, okay? But I feel some of you guys are having a hard time deciding, is what I'm picking up, because you got the Two of Swords energy here. And when you are in the Two of Swords energy, it's hard for you to see things clearly. It's hard for you to achieve the deepest truth. And it's hard for you to tune in to your intuition and your heart, most especially if you're always kind of like taking things in a logical way, right? Because I'm hearing that. But I feel that what you guys are really going to be initiating is that you are really going to allow yourself, all right, to be grounded with this Earth Magic card, to focus on creating balance in your life, to stay grounded, to be relaxed, and by doing so, you will achieve clarity. Because maybe in the past, what you've been usually doing is that you've been overthinking about it, always and always thinking about it. And the more that you overanalyze or you overthink, it's not producing the result that you want. It's not giving you the answers that you're seeking for. So that's why, now it's making sense. It says the answers you need are coming. Makes sense, group number 2? Because I feel what's happening is that it's hard for you to see the truth, or it's hard for you to achieve clarity because of a lot of you guys needed to ground. And I feel this is what you're going to be initiating. I need to recenter or rebalance my energies or to get myself centered so I can actually see things clearly. Just like with this image of the eye on this person's helmet, right? And then with this body, it says here, what's functioning or not functioning in these areas of your life? Exactly. I feel this is what you guys are also going to be initiating. Some of you are already doing it and you're now ready to put an end to something. You're now ready to walk away from something that's keeping you stuck. Others of you are just about to start and reevaluating your life, all right? That's what you're going to be initiating soon. You're going to be courageous enough, again, to look into the areas of your life that is no longer working for you, that is not truly making you happy, and is not really helping you to grow as a person. And then with this body card, like what I said earlier, which is crazy, somebody is also kind of like more serious now to initiate some changes in terms of diet or looking into adapting to a much more healthy lifestyle as well. Okay. Wow, I still love this reading. And it's number 5. So again, change. All right, let's see. What else? Let's pull this up. Yeah, you got sovereign. And it says here, ascension, transformation. Wow. what you guys are going to be initiating soon is that you're definitely going to be changing something, right? Either changing the way you look, changing the way you perceive things, changing your negative or self-limiting beliefs, changing jobs, whatever, okay? But this is what you're going to be initiating. You wanted to transform. You wanted to do things differently. A lot of you are going to be feeling empowered now. Because Sovereign is talking about taking full control of your life. You're taking your power back. You are the architect of your destiny. You're the captain of your own ship. Maybe in the past, you always kind of like give your power away. And you're kind of like not trusting yourself. There's something about that too. But I feel that a lot of you guys are going to be finally trusting your intuition. I'm hearing that. Or trusting yourself when it comes to decisions, certain types of decisions. Because you're getting your power back now. You're realizing your true power. That you're free to do what you choose. You're free to pursue what will make you happy. And that you're not stuck after all. Wow. I'm really getting that strong energy of you guys really, getting your power back. That's what you're going to be initiating soon. And that's truly amazing. Wow. Okay, let's pull it more. Oh my gosh, vacation. See, I knew it. Because that's what I really got earlier. When I said, somebody's also initiating, some travel, okay? Maybe you've been thinking about it, or you've realized that, you know what, I needed a break. I've been working so hard, and I find myself all burnt out and all that. So yeah, somebody's thinking about traveling or going somewhere to feel refreshed and rejuvenated. Nice. Okay. Rooster. Wow, good news. Well, the answers you need are coming. So for some of you, okay, that can be a confirmation. All right. Oh my gosh, really? All right. So for group number 2, what I'm actually hearing, this is very specific, not for all of you. Somebody's thinking about coming out, meaning revealing who they truly are to someone, their preference, their sexuality. I don't know who is this for. That's also what someone watching this pile number 2 or group number 2 is going to be initiating soon. Maybe you've been thinking about it, but somehow you're kind of like scared. Because again, you got the moon card over here, which is also about fear. Either kind of like afraid about what your family, your friends are going to say. But I'm really hearing that. I don't know what is that for, but somebody's thinking about finally revealing themselves, about who they really are, about what they truly want to someone, whether it's a family, okay, or a friend. Wow. Whoever you are, way to go. Way to go. Somebody's ready to admit either they are, part of the LGBTQ, IA+, whatever it's called right now, but yeah. And whoever this is for, great job, all right? Embrace who you truly are. But I'm also hearing someone is also going to be initiating some changes in their love life. Somebody's thinking about, yeah, being open to dating new people out there, being more open to see other people. And I'm also getting that somebody will also initiate a conversation or a one-on-one with somebody to clear up some communication problems. I don't know who is this for, but I'm also hearing that. So maybe you had a misunderstanding with someone. Either you had a fight with this person or what, but I'm also getting that. So, yeah, that's part of what you're also going to be initiating. You wanted to achieve, clarity and peace, and you wanted to resolve any misunderstandings or some unresolved conflict with this person, okay? That's another message that came through. Wow. All right, what else? Yeah, look at that. Confinement. And it says captivity, tolerance, and freedom, which is crazy because you got the freedom card. See, I love how everything is matching. A lot of the people who chose this pile felt as if that you're trapped, you're stuck, you were feeling hopeless. But I feel this is going to be changing, all right? You're definitely going to be initiating a different mindset now, all right? With the awareness that you're never stuck, okay? You're free to do what you choose. You're free, again, to pursue your true happiness. But it has to start from you. Like what I said, it's not going to be magically appearing right before you. You have to initiate as well some changes within yourself. So let's pull up two more here from this deck. Yeah, you got the imagination. Exactly. That was just an illusion. Okay. I feel this is really, some of you guys are really going to be realizing, okay? You're going to be realizing that it's just my own imagination. I'm always thinking that I'm stuck, I'm trapped, I can't do anything, right? Yeah, because this imagination card is also talking about the mind, okay? But always remember, mind is the builder, okay? And that's something I've learned from this really renowned psychic, Edgar Cayce, right? Mind is the builder. And I feel that's why you got the Sovereign card. You guys are going to be taking full control of your life. You're reclaiming your power. You're off to, creating something new for yourself. You're not going to allow your fears, self-limiting beliefs to stop you. That's what you're going to be initiating. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you got the introvert. So some of you are probably shy, okay? But I'm also getting here that, again, that's part of what you're going to be initiating. Because you're feeling a lot more confident now. How amazing is this? I love the synchronicity of this reading as well for group number 2. Because Poise card is all about confidence. But maybe somebody watching this group is afraid to shine, is afraid to show who they truly are. And that's rooted from fear. Usually rooted from fear of judgment. Fear that you would be criticized. Fear that people will actually ridicule you or they would not, accept you. I don't know who is this for, okay? But this is what some of you are going to be initiating. You're allowing yourself to shine, which is beautiful because you really deserve it, okay? You're not going to hide behind the shadows anymore. You're showing your true self. And maybe that's why I kind of picked up somebody is actually going to be, confident now to open up about their sexuality. I don't know who's that for, really. But then again, whoever that is, way to go, all right? Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you feel, free as a person. So long as you're not hurting anyone, right? It's really important to be authentic. It's really important to embrace our true selves. So anyway, let's pull up a fortune card for you guys, and then I'm just going to be pulling up some messages from Spirit for you. Oh yes, balance. What did I tell you at the very start? I even said at the very start of this reading, you have a lot of cards about balance. I believe we got it 4 times on the first set of cards that I actually pulled up. So yeah, you got yin and yang, which is also about balance. Isn't that amazing? Anyway, let's refer to the guidebook for some additional messages or information here. So it says here, the balance of life, major life decisions. There you go. All of us have a bit of yin and yang in us that are needed to make us whole. To have selected this card shows dynamic potential around now and in the future. Perfect spiritual balance will be obtained through your kindness to others. Be respectful of others and be patient, as this is not a time for hasty decisions. Stability must come from within. Wisdom and sound advice comes from people you admire. Listen carefully to what they say and give them your full attention. So I feel that's why I'm really getting here that somebody's really being encouraged from their spiritual team to meditate. Remember I said that? Because when I saw this Earth Magic card where there's a person, grounding, yeah. Most especially if you're resonating with, I'm having a hard time making, a decision. I'm having a hard time trusting my own voice or what my intuition is telling me. And that's because of fear. Right? Fear, failure as well. But you have to learn how to trust. Okay? Maybe this is part of what you're going to be initiating. You're trusting yourself now. You're feeling more confident now to trust your own decisions. And with this yin and yang, by the way, remember you got the shadow? Look at that. It's quite similar, you guys. Sun and moon. Yin, yang. We all have light and dark. Right? Somebody's really going to be initiating some shadow work, healing. I don't know what is that for. But I really heard that. So if it's all about career or finances, I'm getting here that, somebody is kind of like going to be initiating and forming wonderful partnerships, whether it's business partnership as well. I'm also getting that. I'm also picking up that for some of you, you guys are really going to be initiating and studying something new or being more open to learn something new for your growth as well. For relationships, it says here, all right, that, oh my gosh, really? So it says here that somebody is really going to be open now or will be initiating some changes in their love life by being open to date or to be back in the dating scene, to explore other opportunities or possibilities for relationships or potential partnerships. Maybe you are actually excited to find your soulmate here because you got the yin and yang as well. Interesting. Okay, so before we wrap things up, let me pull up 3 cards, some spirit advice for you guys. Eagle, vision, which is interesting. You got the 2 of Wands at the beginning of this reading, and 2 of Wands is also about vision. So this is probably also your spirit animal, by the way, for some of you. So let's read the message from Spirit. It says, it is time to look inward with an attentive eye. Allow your heart to guide you, and opportunities you never dreamed were possible will present themselves when you least expect it. Get ready for greatness. Wow. I love how everything is matching. Allow your heart to guide you. See? Remember this Two of Swords card? I feel that some of the viewers here, it's hard for you to kind of like tune in. I even said that. Tune into your feelings or emotions. So this is a time for you to allow your heart to guide you, especially if you're resonating with that. Okay, let's pull up 2 more cards. Aw, yeah. Look at this. Swan. Love. So maybe this is your spirit animal as well, or some of you have been seeing either eagles lately or swans. Okay, so it says here you have found your soulmate, or they're just around the corner. Oh my gosh, I was just talking about that earlier. Whoa, remember that when 2 souls are destined to be together, they always find their way back to each other. All those things you've had to go through were worth it. Wow. So I feel this is also what you guys are really going to be initiating soon, either finding the right partner for you, being more open to explore other possibilities and opportunities out there when it comes to love and romance. Okay. Wow. This is so nice. Let's get one last card before we wrap things up. And yeah, look at this. You got the spider spirit. And it says manifestation. You weave your web in life. What you see before you are the result of your thoughts. If your current reality does not suit you, then it is time to make changes through conscious manifestation. Your energy can bring in all you desire. I love how everything is matching. Remember earlier, we were just talking about, like, sometimes we really needed to ask ourselves, like, instead of whining about it, instead of crying over it, instead of feeling upset about it, ask yourself, what am I doing so I can see some improvements? What am I doing so I can actually shift or change what I don't like right now, right? You have the power to create, group number 2. You have the power to manifest. And again, it says weave your web in life, which is crazy because the card that you chose, weaving flowers. Anyway, these are your spirit animals for some of you, or the messages from spirit. But before we actually wrap things up, I feel like, of course, reading additional messages from this card that you chose, which is weaving flowers. Let's go to page 33. Okay, it says here, here we see a woman gathering the delicate petals of blossoms and making them into flowers. It seems like she is weaving them together, bringing a greater whole into being. She is calm and concentrated on her work. This woman is a creator. She draws from the petals falling from the sky and growing from earth. Inspiration is all around. Gather it up to create a new whole. So, again, with the word creator, I was just talking about, especially when we saw this manifestation keyword from the spider spirit animal, you guys are powerful creators. That's why you also got the sovereign card, right? You are the architect of your own destiny. That was also what was said earlier. And that is really amazing because now you got this weaving flowers. That you have the power to integrate, something. You have the power to create something. Wow. And I feel this is it. This is what you guys are going to be initiating. You're off to create something new. You're really going to be turning your manifestations or your dreams into reality. Some of you are going to be starting and manifesting something rather. All right? And it would start from a vision. Everything starts there. That's why I said mind is the builder. Okay? So I'll leave you with that message, group number 2. I so freaking love your reading. I'll see you again next week. Bye. So group number 3, it's your turn, and you chose the card transformation. Let's put that aside for now, and let's ask, what will you initiate soon? Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective we chose, group number 3. Six of Wands, and it says success. Wow. Whoa, you got your Ace of Wands. You have Angel of the Ocean. You have Three of Swords in reverse. You have the Ten of Wands in reverse. And you have the Queen of Wands. Bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Cups. Very, very beautiful for group number 3 as well. I love this. So what they're actually showing me, group number 3, about what you're going to be initiating soon. For some of you, you guys are going to be initiating some healing for yourself, okay? Which is beautiful, because I feel that by seriously working on yourself towards healing, okay, this is going to help you to finally move forward. This is going to help you to finally release yourself from the baggages, mostly from the past, okay? Because you got here the Ten of Wands in reverse. Maybe whatever this is that is preventing you from moving forward and having this brand new beginning, all right, has been weighing so heavily on your back. It has been draining you. It's keeping you exhausted. And I feel this is something that a lot of you have realized. You have realized that it's about time to put an end to this Ten of Wands. It's about time for me to put an end to the things that are making me feel drained, or the things that is making me feel exhausted. It's about time for me to release old wounds that are blocking me from achieving happiness. Because group number 3, if you're going to continue in carrying that huge amount of load, or whatever it is that's weighing heavily on your back, you will forever feel stuck or trapped in your situation. You would always find yourself wallowing in sadness, heartache. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you are already realizing this is not something that you really deserve, right? So I feel this is what some of you guys are going to be initiating. Acknowledging the fact that you really needed to heal something. That's why I got the Temperance card, and it says here healing. And like what I said, by putting an end to these, obstacles, these negative feelings and emotions, which is mostly related from the past, this is going to help you to move forward with the Six of Wands. And you're moving towards a new beginning here. Towards growth, towards success. And that's because you guys are embracing the energy of the Queen of Wands. You are reclaiming your power, group number 3. You're feeling a lot more inspired to take action. You're feeling more motivated to make some changes for your own growth. And just like what I said for the other groups, it's not going to magically happen without you doing anything. It's going to happen once you start to acknowledge, once you start doing some changes on your own. That will lead you towards growth, happiness, and success. And I feel it's also because group number 3, you guys are very sensitive souls. You're very loving and compassionate. And I feel what some of you are also going to be initiating, it's you giving that love to yourself. Whereas in the past, maybe you have neglected your own needs. But I feel that you wanted to achieve balance because I'm drawn to that infinite symbol over here. And temperance is also about balance. Wow, I love this. Let's pull up another set of cards. What group number 3 will initiate soon? Bring love into the situation. Right. You're being more compassionate with yourself, towards the situation, and towards others. All right? And I'm drawn to this image of this woman. She's actually releasing huge amount of water from the jar. So I'm getting here, some of you are really initiating, or about to initiate, some releasing, purging, letting go of hurt, unnecessary feelings and emotions, painful wounds, by healing it, by making peace with it. And that's why it says bring love into the situation. You got increase. And then enlightenment. And so what I'm hearing based on these 3 cards, group number 3, is that on top of you're going to be initiating in releasing, okay, something from your past that is actually not serving you, that is adding more weight to your problems. And by doing so, with this increase, you would begin to realize, all right, that things are shifting for you. You are growing as a person. You're also learning with this enlightenment card. You're learning from the past now. You're making peace with your past because you're seeing it differently as well. And you're ready to move forward, just like with this boat over here. Some of you are ready to set on a new journey or a different path than what you're used to doing. That's also what I'm hearing too. And I'm drawn to the crystals because I keep on hearing that too. Somebody watching this pile is also going to be initiating a new business or maybe looking into learning more about crystals. I don't know who is this for, but I'm really hearing that. Somebody's looking into that. Learning more about crystals or starting a business around selling crystals, gemstones. Yeah, because I heard that very strongly from Spirit. Amazing. Okay, let's pull it more. Children. Yin. And you have man holding a heart. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. So what I'm actually hearing based on these cards is that for some of you, you are definitely going to be initiating some career change. Let's start off with that. Some of you are really going to be taking a totally different type of, path here or direction. For instance, instead of working in the usual or regular 9-to-5 job, some of you are kind of like feeling pulled towards a career that had something to do with helping children, okay? Either teaching children, because I keep on getting that teacher. So somebody's thinking about doing that as well. Or any, career that involves children. And then with this yin card, I'm also getting here that some of you are going to be initiating some changes around embracing your feminine aspects, okay? Maybe in the past, you're more like embracing the masculine. But like what I said, I feel that what you would like to initiate soon is that perfect balance between the yin and the yang. Because we all have yin and yang within us, right? But I feel this is something that some of you are going to be initiating. You're open to receiving now. Because yin is all about receiving. And that's exactly what I kind of like picked up when I saw the Queen of Cups. Because you guys are very compassionate. I could feel your energy. You're very loving. You have a big heart. You always like to be of help. But I feel that sometimes you have the tendency to neglect your own needs. Is also what I'm hearing here. And then lastly, what I'm also getting here is that somebody watching this pile or this group is going to be initiating some changes as well, because it chose the transformation card, right? Which is all about changes. You're initiating some changes around the way you actually, kind of like handle your feelings and emotions about a particular situation, about yourself, about others. Some of you are going to be tuning in more into your heart or your feelings. If in the past, you're always, taking things logically and you're having a hard time following your heart, listening to your heart, that's the thing that you will be starting and doing, all right? You are going to be initiating that moving forward. Let's pull up more. Yeah, Dragon's Lair. Discernment. Oh my gosh. I was just talking about, following your heart, listening to your feelings or emotions. Now we got the discernment card over here. That's crazy. You also got music, by the way. All right. So here's what I'm actually getting for group number 3. Regardless, because you got music over here, I'm more of like hearing you're listening to the beat of your heart, rhythm of your heart. That's why I got music. Okay? It's still related to that. That's what you're going to be initiating soon. Because I feel some of you guys are more logical than, emotional, or you have a hard time trusting your feelings, trusting your emotion about certain things. Just like with this discernment card over here. Her vision is actually clouded. But I feel group number 3, what you're going to be initiating soon is that you're really going to be trusting your own discernment. What is right, what is not good for you. Because I feel for some of you, I'm hearing, now this is not for everybody else, okay? But I'm actually hearing for someone out there. And I'm hearing whoever this is actually an empath. I really heard that. And because you're a very caring person, you always give others a benefit of the doubt. You're a very kind soul. And because of that, you may have dealt with toxic people when I saw this Dragon's Lair. They may have taken advantage of your kindness because, again, I keep on hearing with her vision that is clouded here, maybe you tried to give this person or these people a benefit of the doubt until you realize that this person or these people's intentions weren't really good and you really got hurt. And so I feel this is what you're going to be initiating soon. You're allowing yourself to listen to the music or to the rhythm of your heart, to the beat of your heart. You're following your discernment. And then if I'm going to take this literally, because I'm also seeing that for group number 3. Somebody watching group number 3 is really looking into, yeah, starting a career, musical career, right? I don't know who's this for, but I'm really getting that. I'm drawn to the orange, which is kind of like, yeah, related to the sacral chakra. This is your passion. But maybe you're kind of like afraid. You're hiding in the shadows is more of like what I'm hearing when I saw this Dragon Slayer. Either you're doubting, because I heard doubt now when I look at this card. Because again, guys, if you're new to my channel, the way I read the cards is not always based on what it says or what's actually written in the guidebook. The way I read cards, it's dependent on what I'm hearing from Spirit. Whenever I see an image, there would be messages flowing through. And so I suddenly got this message, a different message now, just by looking at these 3 cards. And so I don't know who's this for, but somebody's kind of like looking into, yeah, starting a musical career. Definitely related to music. That's why I got this. But I keep on hearing doubt when I saw this image. Either you're doubting yourself, you're doubting your abilities, and so you're trying to keep your potential hidden. Somebody's doing that. You're being hard on yourself. Or harsh to yourself, is what I'm hearing. But I feel what you're going to be initiating soon is that you're not going to allow that to prevent you from achieving success. No wonder you got the 6 of Wands at the very start of the reading. So whoever that is for, way to go. Go for it. Go for the throat. Okay? Wow. Let's see, what else? Foundation and achievements. Oh my gosh, now you got darkest fears, right? I was just talking about that. Forgiveness. Okay. So here's what I'm hearing based on these 3 cards. Let's start off first with what was already discussed less than a minute ago, where I'm actually picking up this message from Spirit for someone out there in which you wanted something. Either you wanted to do something that you feel passionate about, whether it's a musical career or whatever it is, okay, because it's a general reading. But I feel that you are a bit afraid. You're scared of coming out. Just like with that Dragon Slayer card, all right? You're keeping yourself in the shadows. And I feel what you're going to be initiating soon is that you're finally going to be releasing this. You're letting it go with this forgiveness card, okay? You're forgiving yourself from blocking happiness, success into your life. Because again, fear is really what's going to be limiting you. You are limitless. But I feel that by the time you're ready to let it go, all right? By the time you're ready to shine and to show yourself out there to the world, magical things will happen in your life. Not only will it make you happy, is what I'm hearing, but you definitely, be recognized for it. You would definitely achieve a lot, okay? A lot of success. And whatever this is that you're truly passionate about. And again, it's color orange, right? Something related to your desire. Something related to your passion. Lastly, I'm also hearing, okay, that some of you are going to be initiating in, again, releasing the past. Letting go someone. Either this person may have hurt you, or I'm also hearing guilt. Somebody is guilty for engaging in a third-party situation, an affair with someone, okay? I don't know what this for, but you know deep down that you really don't want to hurt anybody. I keep on hearing that. Gosh, there's so many messages as well for group number 3. But I'm hearing that right now. But I feel, again, what you're going to be initiating is that you're going to be initiating forgiveness. Not only for yourself, but for others as well. And for others of you, if you have found yourself still dwelling on the past, still holding on to some past hurts or wounds, I feel that you are going to be realizing that by doing those things, all right, again, you're just being harsh to yourself. You're also blocking the flow of love. And so that's what you're going to be initiating. You're going to be initiating forgiveness and compassion to yourself as well as with others. That's why I got bring love. Remember that? Bring love into the situation. You may be an Aquarius for some of you, by the way. All right. I'm also hearing somebody watching group number 3. You may have a lot of, anger or resentment towards your ex-spouse. I don't know what this for. You may have children with this person. Gosh, there's so many random messages I'm hearing for pile number 3 or group number 3. But it's still the same thing anyway. Regardless of what scenario or situation you're resonating with. The point is, this is what you're going to be initiating. You're finally releasing. You're finally letting things go. All right? And that's beautiful. Because again, you're just really blocking yourself from welcoming love into your life, peace into your life as well. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah, look at this. Healing the heart. Aw, and you got forgiveness. And if you can still remember group number 3, you got the 3 of Swords in reverse at the very start of the reading, right? So everything is matching here. I still love it. For all 3 groups, amazing, amazing synchronicity. So yeah, this is what you're going to be initiating. Remember the message at the very start of this reading? Spirit is kind of like saying that you guys are finally going to be acknowledging what needs to be healed from within, which is blocking you from achieving success, from achieving happiness and growth. And like what I said, when I saw this, bring love into the situation where we see this woman, she's pouring out all of that huge amount of water from the jar. That's it. It's releasing. It's purging. So I feel this is really, what a lot of you guys are going to be initiating. You're allowing yourself to heal. And you're letting things go. And look at this image. We see here this kind of like wheat, which is, again, abundance, right? Because it's preventing you. By not healing yourself, it's blocking you from achieving abundance or welcoming, love into your life. Or the flow of life by holding on to some resentments. Okay, what else? Manifest, right? So I'm getting here, this is really what you're going to be manifesting. Some of you are already manifesting, some changes to happen for yourself because you're realizing that nothing will happen if you are going to be doing the things that you used to do, which is not bringing about improvement in your life, or you're not really seeing positive results. Some of you are manifesting or creating something new. That's what you're going to be initiating. Or you're putting your focus now on your desires. Because again, with the amount of orange that we're seeing, which is sacral chakra, it had something to do with your desire. And again, this manifest card is also talking about your willingness to work on the inside. Working on yourself. So you can manifest what you truly desire in life, what you truly want. If you want love, you have to give love to yourself. If you want people to respect you, you have to respect yourself first. You get what I'm saying, group number 3? And that's why I always say in my readings, because this is something I've learned from my late father, everything starts from within. For you to see some amazing changes to happen in your outside world, you have to be willing to work on the inside first. And I feel this is what's going to trigger a lot of you to change something or to initiate some changes in your life by working on the inside, by working on yourself, by putting yourself first. Wow, I so love your reading. I'm getting a very calm, beautiful energy for group number 3, honestly. Anyway, let's see what else. Yeah, healing again. It says renewal. No kidding. You saw me shuffle as always. Renewal, rhythm. Oh my gosh. Remember I said something like, oh my gosh. Yeah. That is creepy. Because remember I said something like when I saw this music card and right above it, you got the man holding a heart. For some of you, that's you. Feeling, the rhythm or, yeah. You're listening to the rhythm of your heart. Gosh, my accent suddenly changed there. That's weird. But anyway, I'm getting here that with this renewal card, you guys are off to initiate some healing for yourself, all right? By working on the inside first. This is so beautiful. And by doing so, like what I said, you would come back feeling a lot more charged up, a lot more renewed, a lot more ready to take action too. That's also what I'm hearing. Let's pull this up. Let's see what's going to come up here. Yeah. Oh my gosh, because you're tired. What the freak? Remember the 10 of Wands in reverse? At the very start of this reading, because that's what you have been feeling. Group number 3, you're tired, you're exhausted. For some of you, with this renewal card, I'm still picking up that message from Spirit in which some of you, what you're going to be initiating, you're not going to burn yourself out anymore. You're creating balance for yourself. Maybe you're doing something in excess, because that's what this overload card is all about. I feel that some of you are finally going to be creating balance by, either taking some time to rest, taking some time to take a vacation somewhere so you can come back feeling rejuvenated. Because you're feeling overwhelmed, group number 3, okay? You're probably doing something in excess here, which is not really helping you. Which is not really, making you feel good. It's not making you feel at your best. That's also what I'm hearing. Oh yeah, you're manifesting luck. Wow. This is so freaking beautiful. I feel this is what you've been initiating. Some of you wanted to try out, I don't know, lottery, gambling. Not necessarily gambling, but yeah, I'm just drawn to this image of luck. But I'm more of like picking up that you really wanted to manifest or invite luck and abundance into your life. That's what you're going to be starting on, which is good. That is beautiful. And then you got the blind card. So what I'm actually hearing with this blind card, all right? Some of you might be kind of like not seeing things clearly, all right? Some of you are having a hard time seeing things clearly. And maybe it's also because you're stressed out, because you're overwhelmed. And that's why I'm picking up that what you're going to be initiating soon is that you guys are really going to be open now to create balance in your work or in your life, balance between work and play, incorporating fun into your life. That's another thing I'm hearing. So yeah, let's pull up some tea leaf fortune cards here. You got chair empty. You got the purse. Wow, luck again with the 4-leaf clover. Wow, that is so beautiful. It says great good fortune. Next, you have plenty of material things. So a lot to do with finances, prosperity, abundance, good fortune. Yeah, because some of you guys are going through some financial constraints. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And then you got the broken bridge. Okay. So what a lot of you guys are going to be initiating as well soon, on top of what was already discussed, is that number one, for some of you, you're really going to be initiating some changes around your relationship with money. I'm hearing that. The way you actually either see yourself, maybe you are kind of like embracing lack into your life, because I'm hearing that too. But that's going to be changing. You're finally realizing that I have to change my relationship with my finances, with my money, all right? By thinking abundant as well, by attracting luck, all right? Putting your focus on your desires, because some of you are really manifesting luck, all right? Or good fortune. For others of you, there's going to be some changes. Since you got the transformation card, this is what you chose. Some of you are finally going to be more serious into be more financially disciplined. Sorry about that, by the way. Yeah, financially disciplined. By being more careful when it comes to spending or saving money. And then lastly, I'm also getting here that, yeah, somebody's finally ready to cut ties with someone. That's what you're going to be initiating. Okay? Whether it's a business partner or any relationship or partnership that is actually not good for you. That's what I'm getting when I saw this broken bridge. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's pull up a Chinese fortune card. And then we're going to be pulling up some spirit messages for you. Wow, you got proposal. So let's go to page 24 for some additional info here. Let's see. All right, it says here, a romance or business proposal. Sizzling vibes for romance. Promising times await for lovers and singles. Oh my gosh. The time is ripe for love or business commitments. So dress to impress everywhere you go, as true love or career success is close by. So some of you, that's what you're going to be initiating soon. You wanted to start in attracting, okay, healthy relationships, the right type of partnership or true love. Some of you, maybe a new business partner, right? And then if it's all about career or finances, it says here, if you have been thinking of changing career or are in a dead-end job with no future, a proposal could land in your lap from out of the blue. Wow, watch out for some opportunities there, especially for those who are thinking of initiating some changes in their career, right? Either you wanted to start a brand new job or start looking elsewhere, all right? Because it says here, keep your eyes wide open to the outstanding opportunities that are about to come your way. Be assertive and bold. My gosh, it says luck surrounds you. That is crazy. No kidding, you guys. That says luck surrounds you. And then you got the luck card. I couldn't make that up. Oh my gosh. Man, the beauty of real-time shuffling here. Okay, now if you're single, again, you could actually fall madly in love with someone. All right. And somebody who is already in a relationship here watching this group, you're probably initiating and starting a relationship with this, rather not relationship, but yeah, it's possible if you're still dating this person that you would initiate to take the relationship to the next level, right? And now for those who are already in a relationship with someone, maybe again, either proposing, okay, marriage to this person. That's what you're going to be initiating soon. Not for all of you, of course, but that's also part of the message based on this card that we pulled up for you. Okay, so now let's get some messages from Spirit. Let's see. Oh yes, look at this. You got the Frog Spirit transition. And it says here, this is a powerful time of change. Oh my gosh, and you chose transformation card. You are being called to connect with the world of emotions and feminine energies. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my gosh. What did I tell you when I saw this yin card? Right? Because yin is talking about your feminine aspect, right? And remember I said something like some of you are finally, going to be embracing your yin energy, all right? Or connecting with your yin energy or that feminine aspect. Gosh, I love the synchronicity of this reading. So it says here, again, you're being called to connect with the world of emotions and feminine energies. You may also need to engage in a process of cleansing, whether it's physical, emotional, spiritual, or energetic. Right? That's why I got this image. Right? In which this lady's pouring out something from the jar. You're really cleansing away something. You're purging. I even said that. You're releasing something. Whether these are negative, feelings, emotions, or anything that is related from your past. Okay? Oh my gosh, I just heard this right now. Somebody watching this group is probably already feeling it. Either you are around a person, or maybe you feel as if that you're experiencing strings of bad luck. Maybe that's why you have a lot of cards around luck. So I'm also picking that up. Somebody's going to be initiating some cleansing. Whether it's house cleansing or on yourself, right? Spiritual cleansing, energetical cleansing. And that is very, very, much needed nowadays. So that's why I always, try to tell my clients or even my, family members or close friends, it's really important to cleanse away, get rid of all those, negative vibes or energies. I feel this is something that some of you are going to be initiating moving forward. So you can attract more positivity into your life, more luck to come into your life, into your business. Amazing. Okay, let's pull up 2 more cards. Elephant, forgiveness. Interesting. Because you got the forgiveness card earlier. Do you still remember that? This is the second time you've gotten that word, forgiveness. And it says here, if you're feeling angry about a past issue, that's why I got healing the heart. The elephant is asking you to discover the more vulnerable feelings behind that anger. You're being asked to forgive and be gentle with others. And that's exactly what was said when we saw this bring love into the situation. I feel that group number 3, what you're going to be initiating is that you're really going to be more open and willing to forgive yourself, forgive others by letting it go, and by bringing love, compassion into the situation. Because again, it's creating a blockage. By holding on to resentment, it's blocking you from welcoming love into your life. Okay? And instead, with this elephant spirit over here, they wanted you to be wise. Learn instead. Not dwell, but learn from the past. And be willing to forgive. So you can, with a transition, you can move forward. Wow. Maybe this is also your spirit animal for some of you, by the way. Let's get one last card from this deck. There you go. Let's see. Oh, eagle, vision. It is time to look inward with an attentive eye. Allow your heart to guide you, and opportunities you never dreamed were possible will present themselves when you least expect it. Get ready for greatness. What a wonderful message for group number 3. So maybe this is also your spirit animal, by the way. Again, your guides are really encouraging for you to look inward, all right? To listen to your heart. This is weird. That's why I got this message, or this card rather, of man holding a heart. Allow your heart to guide you. Listen to the rhythm of your heart. And that's the message earlier. I just love how everything is matching here. So, before I wrap things up, let me just read some additional information from this card that you chose, which is Transformation. Let's go to page 26. There you go. It says here, a woman is dressed in a red polka dot dress. The upper part has already begun, the process of transforming into a butterfly. With her hand, she touches her chest. Is the butterfly a part of her body? Is it a symbol of her soul? Is the woman transforming into a new life? This card leaves us with more questions than answers. Maybe you will find answers by thinking about how you would respond to these questions. Am I the person I would like to be? What can I do right now to transform some small part of myself? Exactly. Try to look into that. Try to ask yourself these questions. What is it that's within your control so you can see some amazing changes happening in your life? And that's exactly what was discussed earlier too, right? Wow. I love your reading, group number 3. I certainly hope you were able to pick up something from this entire reading. It's hard to choose a favorite, actually, but I certainly hope that this was of help to you guys. And as always, I'll see you again next week. Bye now.